the Eastern Conference semifinals, Game 7. The Celtics have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won, 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line against the Knicks. It's all come down to Game 7 of the conference semifinals. Up next.
And the winner tonight, advancing to the Eastern Conference Finals. You're watching Game 7 on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now, New York starting 5. We've got OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the 4. And for Boston, Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Brown in at the small forward.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Outside White. Pass to Holiday. Brown against Anunoby. Brown passes to Holiday. Misses the 3. And here's New York now. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
They're going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, "You'll have to ask my guys that." Jalen is a really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Porzingis. Tatum passes to Brown. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Anunoby. Down low. Here's Hart. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. You take a look at New York. Well, it took a monumental effort just to push this to a Game 7. Now, do they have enough left to win on the road against a very talented club?
That's a good question. I mean, at this point, I think the physical exhaustion may take a backseat to the mental exhaustion, especially with the energy of the crowd working against them. To advance, they're going to have to be more focused than they've ever been.
Well, at 7-2, Porzingis has a great view of the floor. It allows him to spot open passes.
Outside Anunoby. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
The kick out to White. Outside Tatum. 3-pointer. 6 on the shot clock. Brown passes to Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Well, look at how his team works to get Tatum set up for success. Feeding him when he's ready to fire.
Now here's Hart. Misses from close range.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Brown passes to Porzingis. The ball's knocked loose. Outside Holiday. Offensive rebound. Pass to Brown. There's Tatum with the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Hart. It's Bridges on the wing. The shot. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. 5th, Kristaps Porzingis.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
Kick out to Brown. Back to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Anunoby. With some arc. And Porzingis with the block.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
Outside Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Outside White. Tatum with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Back to Holiday. Outside, Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Brown against Anunoby. Hart can't hit.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
White, good.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Knicks trail by 3. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Brunson against Holiday. Brunson taking his time here. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
How about Brunson showing his burst to the rim? Speed and vertical on display.
Brown passes to Porzingis. Back to Brown. Porzingis with it. Outside, Brown. Tatum finds Porzingis. Clock at 6. Kick out to Brown. And here's Tatum. Three-pointer, no good.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this time.
Brunson is doubled. It's Bridges on the wing. Towns down low. Working on Porzingis. Hart can't hit. The Celtics with the lead. Brown inside. He's covered by Hart. And the basket by Brown.
That's just Jaylen Brown putting in the work in close.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. McBride, he's checked in for Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Hart. To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Holiday taking his time here. Porzingis against Towns. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, look, you want to make Porzingis work, but he's also excellent from the line, so you sort of pick your poison.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Oh, sweet move. McBride can't get it to go. Austin leading by 3. Brown passes to Holiday. They kick it out to Porzingis. Again, the miss by Boston. The Knicks have got 7 of 15 to find the net. And he drives in. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And I like that Porzingis didn't settle for just a layup, instead electing to finish with force off the drive.
Now here's Bridges. Hart. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Brown passes to White. Here's Horford. Outside Holiday. And now the Knicks on the break. Bridges with room to shoot. From 13 feet, down it goes.
You have to be in awe of Bridges' athleticism. Gifted at leaking out and executing.
Outside White. Nice D from Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. Here's Hart. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Hart's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. White finds Porzingis. Outside, Brown. Offline with a 3. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Bridges passes to McBride. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Fires in the triple. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Here's Holiday. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Boston with some changes. Tatum, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hauser comes in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for White.
Well, Holiday's one of those guys they can ask a lot of, whether it's guarding the opponent's best player or orchestrating for his teammates.
And stolen by Holiday. Going inside, and Holiday powers it home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Brunson. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hauser passes to Pritchard. Tatum from long range. It's rebounded by New York.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Here's Dadier. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Brunson with a 6th sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
Out to the wing. Outside Holiday. Pass to Pritchard. Tatum drives in. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
17 seconds left to play in the first. Horford finds Holiday. Back to Horford. Here's Hauser. Floats one up. Misses the layup. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. New York out in front. They lead by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
They've got Peyton Pritchard, Al Horford out there with Luke Cornett. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Pass to Hauser. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Poke loose. Now here's McBride. Tight defense on him. Outside Achua. From downtown. Hits a 3-pointer.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Left side Tatum. Out to Horford. Pass to Pritchard. Out to the right wing. Hauser. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Hauser's got 5 now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Tatum inside. He's got 5. Pritchard gets it to go.
Yeah, great read by Tatum there. Recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
Shamet passes to Brunson. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston leading by 4. Fast break, New York. Floats one. On the run out, Brunson finishes at the rim.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Pass to Hauser. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. Second, Jason Tatum.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. The first free throw is good. Payne's checked in for New York. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And a big finish by Robinson.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Oh, Tatum with the power move.
Terrific job of challenging the defense there by Tatum.
Knicks trail by 4. Achua with a screen. Here's Payne. Horford with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. So for the Knicks, Josh Hart comes in for Achua. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Payne. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Here's Brunson. Boston pulls it in. Outside Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Inside. Pass to Cornette. The 3. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Brunson. Back to Hart. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. New York, again, can't hit.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Brunson against Tatum. Into the lane. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Bridges, left side. Jacks up a 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Here's Cornette, still without a bucket. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. Anunoby comes in for McBride. So it's Boston now. 3-point lead. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Brunson. It's good. Off the glass. Brunson's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Pass to Cornette. Now Tatum. to Horford. To the right side. Takes a three. Pure from three-point range. Hauser's got 10 points in the game.
When Horford has the ball, he typically makes the right decision. That's a great pass.
It's Hart on the wing. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Cornette. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Horford. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Anunoby against Brown. Pass to Towns from behind the arc. Holiday grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Well, look, if you're trying to slow down White, you first have to match his activity level.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
White hits them both.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Here's Brunson, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And he drops the first. Both free throws good from Brunson.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better. And that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. 4-point game. Nice D from Bridges. The Knicks have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Celtics on D. Bridges outside. Outside Brunson.
Well, you talk about a reliable defender. Holiday is always in the right spot on the floor.
Tatum finds Porzingis. White on the wing. Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Boston, no good that time either.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And it's Brunson missing. Celtics lead by 4. Tatum inside. Brunson defending. White against Bridges. White the pass to Tatum. No good on the triple.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there. But
Hey, Jason Tatum takes flight.
Wow, what a slam. Tatum not messing around right there.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Brunson. He's got 12. Outside Hart from the arc. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Porzingis passes to Tatum. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I'll tell you, not many players are better at forcing a defender to foul than Tatum.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the free throw.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for New York. Payne's checked in for Brunson. To the inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. And the basket by Holiday.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Knicks trail by 4. Payne pass to Hart. Pass to Towns. Counted. Towns has got 10.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
Porzingis is checked in for Jason Tatum. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here's Holiday. He's got 12. And Holiday powers it home.
Well, look, they've done a great job getting the ball to Holiday. He's had the hot hand tonight. I keep looking for him.
Payne. Boston pulls it in. Now Holiday. He's got 14. And Holiday powers it home.
Terrific night for Holiday so far, and I have to pin it on his energy. He's given this game all he's got.
Payne pass to Hart. The three is up. Drops in the three. He's got 10.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Celtics lead by 3. Brown inside. Anunoby covering. And the jam by Brown.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
New York has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Shoots from 12. Hart can't hit. Boston has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Brown passes to Holiday. No good with the triple. Knicks trail by 5. And here's Payne outside. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Celtics shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Porzingis passes to Cornette. Outside Holiday. Porzingis for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Deflected!
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Here's Brown. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
And the first half now in the books. Celtics out in front. They're up 7. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's just the players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And it's the 2K halftime show, Game 7, and the story so far is the quality start for the Boston Celtics.
I love their mentality, the system, getting into the teeth of the defense and getting to the line, super aggressive.
And these days, you can't just launch yourself into a defender and draw the whistle. They're making basketball moves.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. What a game we're seeing from Drew Holiday.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Hart in at the 4 spot. New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. Leading by 5. Outside Porzingis. Holiday passes to Tatum. Back to Holiday. Takes the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Holiday's got 19 points.
Holiday finds ways to score inside and from beyond the arc.
Bridges misses. Boston leading by 8. Left side Holiday. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. And this is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. Second, Karl Anthony Towns. The 4th spot held by Josh Hart.
Those two have thrown their bodies on the glass during this postseason, showing how badly they want to give their teams any edge they can on the boards.
Pass to Bridges. Anunoby on the wing. Bridges outside. Anunoby with it. Here's Towns. He's guarded by White. Just 5 on the clock. And they pick up 2. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
Well, Towns is sort of a rhythm scorer. He's been in a groove tonight, and his team recognizes that. They keep calling his number.
Holiday. And here's Brown for 3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Towns. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Yeah, Towns able to work through the contact down low. He's gotten better at that over the years.
The kick out to White. And here's Brown. Here's Tatum. He's covered by Hart. Tatum passes to White. Outside, Brown. There's Tatum with the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Brown finds Porzingis. Okay, do it, KP.
Yeah, try as they might, the defense can't stop Porzingis inside. He's too tall and too committed.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Brunson against Holiday. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. Here's Brunson. He's got 12. Bridges outside. Outside Hart. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Tatum. New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for New York, Josh Hart.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Brown against Anunoby. Brown passes to White. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Lots of room. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Brunson.
Assisted by
Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Tatum. Can't get it to drop. Hart with the defensive effort.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Bridges passes to Towns, and he banks in the layup. Now just a 3-point Boston lead.
Yeah, and at 7 feet tall, Towns is a major threat inside. The defense has to guard him better than that.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Anunoby against Brown. Outside White. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer Holiday. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Nice quick shot from Holiday. Not giving the defense time to react to him having the ball.
Back to Brunson. Fires the 3. That one's down for Brunson.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Knicks ball.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston. And the switch here also for New York. Robinson's checked in. Here's Brunson. He's got 15. Robinson finds Bridges. Screen by Robinson. Offensive board. Towns outside. Another shot. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Tatum against Towns. Now here's Holiday. Defense is right there. Outside Tatum. 4 on the clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
So when Tatum stays aggressive, he gets to the line a lot.
And that one falls for Tatum. Hits both from the stripe.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Once again, for Celtics Entertainment.
Knicks trail by 3. And here's Brunson. 15 points in the game. The shot by Towns, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Back to Tatum. Kick out to Brown.
And Brown doesn't mind getting roughed up on the way up. In fact, he embraces it.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Trailing by 5. Three-pointer, Bridges. New York again can't hit. For Boston, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Stolen by Bridges. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Team foul.
Shot from the inbound. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Towns This is a lot for a defense to handle, especially when he's looking to score inside.
New York shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Towns. And so Towns nails them both.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Tatum inside. Towns on him. Here's Pritchard. Brunson defending. Tatum passes to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by Boston. Knicks trail by 3. Bridges finds Brunson for the tie. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 6th assist of the night.
Well, it's only his 2nd 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Now here's Brown. Three-pointer, Holiday. Towns with a rebound. For New York, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. For the lead. Bridges misses. Boston's shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Porzingis passes to Tatum. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. New York has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Brunson. Nails the wide open jumper. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter.
I just love the ball move.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And some changes here for the Celtics. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. And it's Hauser in for Drew Holiday. Here's Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Out to Horford. Here's Pritchard. Back to Horford. Pass to Pritchard to end the run. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wright. And the layup is good off the glass. And it's a 4-point New York lead.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Cornette. Horford in the high post. Towns on him. Horford passes to Brown. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul. New York making a switch here.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 4, Davier.
A minute 35 left in the third quarter. Here's Hauser. 10 points for him. And Brown knocking down the triple.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
Towns on a screen. McBride with it. Now Horford defending. McBride can't get it to go. It's a close game here in Boston. To the middle. Here's Hauser. Kick out to Brown. Horford inside. Covered by Towns. That puts him in the lead. Hauser's got 13. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Now here's Towns. Give him 20. Robinson a screen on Horford. Towns for 3. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. 2-point game. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Now here's McBride. Yet to see a basket. Towns outside.
Celtics foul. Horford.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Shooting for New York, Anthony Towns.
And that one falls for Towns.
Well, the thing about Towns, he's talented, and he's flexible. You want him to be your number one option? Great. If you want him to play a supporting role, he's okay with that. So you can put him in any lineup.
The Knicks making a switch here. Chua's checked in.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Towns with the ball. With one on the clock. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Boston out in front. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. We've got Jason Tatum, Luke Cornett out there with Al Horford. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Inside. Payne with the bucket. Payne's got 5 points in the quarter.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Okay! Tatum punching it home!
Exploding off the floor. Give Tatum room and he will show off his athleticism at your expense.
Robinson, a screen on Tatum. Oh! There's the alley! And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Up top, Horford. Pass to Hauser. Outside Tatum. 6 to shoot. The Knicks pull it in. Up top, McBride. Shot blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Outside Brunson. Brunson! So confident at the rim.
Such a strong floater game. Just another part of Brunson's expanding arsenal.
Here's Horford. Rebounded by Payne. Horford with a steal. Banked it in off the glass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's New York with it. Trailing by 2. Pass to Achua to take the lead. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Out left to the wing. Here's Hauser, defended by Payne. Hauser passes to Horford. Outside Tatum. Out to Horford. Here's Hauser. 4 on the clock. That 3's off the mark. Outside Payne. Picked it. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Pritchard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 4. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Now Payne. Here's Brunson outside. Counted from distance. Brunson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Pass to Pritchard. On the wing, Tatum. Clock at 6. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Brunson is doubled. Now here's Robinson. Here's McBride. Off target from outside. On the wing, Tatum. McBride covers. Tatum passes to Cornette. Here's Hauser. Coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Almost any time he gets the look he wants, he hits it.
And that's who you want to go to with the game on the line.
Outside Brunson. From outside, off the mark. Boston leading by 5. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Cornette passes to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Pritchard. Three-pointer. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one. Knicks trail by 5. And here's Brunson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Craig's checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Hauser. Bridges, he's checked in for New York. Boston on D. Outside Brunson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
That free throw good from Brunson. Some changes for Boston. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Craig. And it's White in for Pritchard. Both free throws good from Brunson. And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. 3-point lead. Outside, Brown. Off target with the 3.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Celtics lead by 3. White, the pass to Porzingis. Back to White, to the paint. Bridges against Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Three-pointer, Holiday. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Hart finds Brunson. Brown against Anunoby. Back to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Brunson's got 14 points here in the second half.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
The kick out to White. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And after playing the first half without a single turnover, he's gotten a little careless since the break.
For New York, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Pass to Brunson. To take the lead. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds now. Holiday against Brunson. Outside White. Now here's Tatum. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Here's Hart. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Tatum passes to White to snap the cold streak. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 6th assist of the night. Knicks trail by 3. Bridges outside. Pass to Brunson. Back to Bridges to tie it up. Offensive rebound. Towns. Chalk up 2 there. Towns has got 23 points.
Well, in a big moment, go to your big man. Towns can be so dominant when he needs to be.
Brown passes to Tatum. Outside Holiday. The 3-ball. The rebound by Bridges. And for New York, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Brunson with the bucket.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
And that one's good for Brunson.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
Tatum passes to Holiday. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Brunson. The Knicks with the lead. Shoots from 12. No good there.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
He sinks the clutch free throw.
What a moment in this one. Ties it up while getting fouled, then takes the lead at the line.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told his men he wants them to play with confidence down the stretch, saying, quote, "We've come too far to let this one slip away. Continue to work hard and find a way to close this out."
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Now you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that is a nice play.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game. There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Brown passes to Porzingis. Oh, it's blocked by Towns!
Well, it's always great to see Towns locked in and making an impact defensively.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clock.